festivals and fairs so that, everybody's not pressured. They bring their own stuff. They bring their water. They bring their snacks. They find their spot. A lot of them starting to find their spot, 7 o'clock at night and sleeping over, and then they're ready to go in the morning. It's quite amazing. But if they do, don't go on the roads until after 5 a.m. because that's when we close down.
Yeah, and Michael and myself will be there bright and early at the starting line. And Brian, you're right, it is amazing. Like, we're very lucky that you give us a special park so we can sort of get in and out easily. But even when I'm walking through at 5 a.m, it is nuts. You can't move anywhere, which is great.
Yes, I think when we're packing up at 7 o'clock on the Friday night, having got our first lot of goodies in there ready to go, there are people along the street
Energy rebates are wound back. Treasurer Jim Chalmers has told Parliament the government is working to ease pressure on Australian households.
We have made it clear that we want to make more progress on inflation We've made it very clear that progress often isn't in a straight line as we've seen around the world. We know that there's more work to do and that's our focus.
The Nationals leader wants the federal government to review the Bureau of Meteorology's new website. Labor has ordered the Weather Service to undertake its own probe into the site, which many users have found hard to navigate. David Littleproud says locals in his electorate have struggled to access important information.
You don't go and change a website or a source of information that has real currency, that has real meaning to people, not just on the land but right across the country.
Hurricane Melissa has wiped out hospitals, housing and major infrastructure across Jamaica. It made landfall as a Category 5 system but now has been downgraded to a tropical storm. Jamaica's Prime Minister Andrew Holness has told NBC it's hard to comprehend the full extent of the damage.
It would only be after the passage of the hurricane and it is safe to conduct proper damage assessment that we will see the full picture. But the picture right now suggests that damage within the corridor of impact is significant.
1 in 2 young Australians feel lonely. A Beyond Blue survey finding 18 to 24-year-olds reported feelings of isolation as a key concern, driven by cost of living and global affairs. Chief Executive Georgie Harman says it could be causing greater harm than many realise.
Loneliness and social isolation are linked to anxiety, depression, poor sleep, higher blood pressure. And in fact, even the US Surgeon General has said that persistent loneliness is equivalent to smoking 15 cigarettes a day.
Legendary composer John Williams is not retiring yet. He's been revealed the 93-year-old will work on a new Steven Spielberg film next year. It was thought Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny in 2023 would be his last score. Now turning to FIVEAA Sport. AFL games will look a little different next season, with 7 rule changes to speed up play and simplify umpiring. The biggest tweak, a free kick will now be paid for the last disposal out of bounds between the 50-metre arcs, replacing the traditional throw-in. St Kilda recruit Liam Ryan has opened up on his move from West Coast. The 29-year-old forward says there was one key reason he chose the Saints.
Just a connection with the boys, the Indigenous boys like Naz, Lance and obviously Ely. Once we spoke about it, they kind of told me to come over and make the transition easy, so yeah.
Sam Conster's hopes of batting for Australia during the Ashes have taken another hit. The 20-year-old bowled for just 10 runs in a Shield game for New South Wales against Queensland. And to South Australia's Sheffield Shield match in WA at the WACA, Western Australia trails South Australia by 68 runs with 9 wickets remaining. And the Matildas have lost 3-0 to England in a friendly overnight. Now checking FIVEAA traffic.
Afternoon at Seacombe Gardens, a smash to Locale 4 Morford Road near Sturt Road. Burst 1 rate at Osborne, Victoria Road near Hamilton Road. Another burst at Virginia, Anglevale Road near Old Port Wakefield Road. And she's pretty slow going at the moment, South Road at Mile End. It's affecting both directions too today. Camera to look out for as well, Briar Road, Felixstowe. Are you moving house soon? Origin can make a hard job a little easier by helping you move electricity, natural gas and internet in one easy call. Origin. All kinds of useful. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on FIVEAA.
Now the FIVEAA forecast.
Fly Adelaide to Europe return from $1,599 economy class or $7,965 business class. Visit pht.com.au.
Sunny this afternoon, a shower or two developing tomorrow, 25. Friday, a possible early storm, 23. Saturday, sunny, 27. Sunday, a shower or two and 25. Right now, it's 22 degrees on FIVEAA. Let's see what's happening on 9 News Tonight.
I'm Kate Collins. Tonight, police raids across Adelaide in a major sting resulting in dozens of arrests. Australians are among tens of thousands of tourists trapped in Jamaica by Hurricane Melissa. The sunscreen warning ahead of summer, consumers let down by substandard products. And a cruise giant to call Adelaide home. 9 News, your news, nightly at 6 on 9 and 9 now.
Hey, are the onions done?
Not long now.
For over 12,000 South Australians, the most important meal of the day is from Meals on Wheels.
How's the soup coming along?
Behind the meals and behind the wheels are our wonderful volunteers, like our cooks who make the delicious 3-course meals for our customers.
Amanda, hello.
If you love cooking, we could do with you.
Oh, it smells delicious.
Become a volunteer today and help us keep the wheels turning.
See you tomorrow, Chris.
Visit mealsonwheelssa.org.au for details.
Plant the seed of your legacy.
Centennial Park's new Living Legacy Forever Flowers offers a heartfelt and sustainable way to commemorate your loved one. For the first time in South Australia, Living Legacy's groundbreaking science allows your loved one's ashes to positively impact the environment, creating a beautiful, lasting tribute where friends and family can gather and reflect whilst contributing to the beautiful botanical environment. To learn more about Living Legacy Forever Flowers, visit centennialpark.org.
Experience the stylish Mazda SUV range with great drive-away offers on now. Make a statement wherever you go in the sophisticated Mazda CX-30 Pure. Now from $35,990 drive away. Or take the road less travelled in the versatile Mazda CX-5 Max from $37,990 drive away. Head to your local Mazda dealer today. Terms, conditions and exclusions apply. See mazda.com.au for details.
I'm Professor Mike Steer, marine scientist. 3 extraordinary environmental events have led to this algal bloom. First, the River Murray flood washed large amounts of nutrients into the ocean. Second, deep nutrient-rich waters were pushed up to our coastline. And third, a marine heat wave lifted ocean temperatures. This bloom will eventually pass. Until then, we're monitoring it closely. To stay informed, visit algalbloom.sa.gov.au. A message from the Government of South Australia.
The news and issues that matter to South Australia. Always Adelaide. This is 5AA. 5AA Afternoons with Angie McBride.
It is 8 minutes past 3, 8223 0000. Rowie and Timmy G are in after 4 o'clock with the sports show. Before the end of the show, we will pop a family on the standby list for the Christmas pageant, the National Pharmacy's Christmas pageant, Saturday the 8th of November. Isn't that the time when you start putting up your Christmas tree and all sorts? If you were listening, well, you would have been listening to Leith Forest this morning. You would have written down the code word to win a spot for you and the family on the iconic Pageant Express. Don't ring now, but when we tell you to ring, get that, I think it was code words. The winner of the standby list will be drawn next Monday. Don't ring now, but we will do that before the end of the show. I know everybody's wanting to get in. Also, we'll give away the Turkey Flat Vineyards pack showcasing the new Butcher's Block wines, drink responsibly, and a cinema pass, The Wallace. I went to see a new movie. It's out tomorrow called Good Fortune with Seth Rogen, Keanu Reeves, Aziz Ansari, Sandra Oh. It was so good. It was so good to see Keanu in a comedy. He hasn't been in comedy for a while. It's where he's an angel. I highly recommend it. It was just fun. It was nice. It's rare that you just these days to see a really good comedy. So I really enjoyed that. So if you win the ticket to the double pass to the Wallace Cinema, tomorrow that is open. It's called Good Fortune. It was just fun. It was a very, very fun movie.
Pasco, can you turn it off and then can you turn it on again? Hey!
Richard Pascoe is here, thanks to Harvey Norman Computers, your technology specialist. Hello, Richard. How are you?
I'm good, Ange.
Oh, right, the mic. Yeah, there's the mic. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, turn the mic on. But if you want to have a look onto the Complete Care live stream, Richard Pascoe in full beard. We were discussing your beard. The reason why you've got a beard is for a Halloween reason.
Yes.
I was saying you should keep the beard, maybe give it a trim.
Oh, okay.
What are you thinking? If people want to jump onto the Complete Care live stream, let us know.
Pass a comment. Let me know. Yeah, but I'm playing Negan from The Walking Dead.
Yes.
Even got the baseball bat and all, Ange.
I know. If you've watched The Walking Dead, I mean, we love Jeffrey Dean Morgan as an actor, but Negan was a very, very nasty character in The Walking Dead.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was much nicer in Supernatural. Anyway, Richard, you are here taking people's calls, so get them in, 8223 0000. Before we get into what we're talking about, should we chat to Steve? Because he's been patiently waiting. Hello, Steve.
Hello, Angie.
Hi, Steve.
Richard. Richard, my nickname is Fossil, so that'll give you an idea of
There we go, Steve. You'll be right.
Yeah, idea of technology. I've got a 10-year-old Samsung TV and a 10-year-old Sony Blu-ray disc player.
Yeah.
Both work well, except SBS On Demand and ABC iView won't support Sony anymore.
That's right.
So I've talked to a retailer and they put me onto a Fire TV stick.
From Amazon?
That's right, yes. And I was wondering, does that work or is it easy to sort out?
I'd prefer you to do one of two other things. All right, so by the Google equivalent in that, which works very well, or the top of the range is the Apple TV, which works exceptionally well on there. And it just plugs into an HDMI port on your TV. The problem with the Fire TV stick is you're going to see lots of ads for Amazon on there.
Oh, okay. Right, yes. I'm not into them either.
No. So that'd be the Apple TV. The Apple TV is the top of the tree out there for these sort of things because they keep everything up to date.
Right.
It costs about $200 odd.
Right. So would I be better off just buying a new TV, I guess, or?
No. Look, does your TV work?
Yeah, it works great.
Then don't buy another TV. People have got to understand when we've got the app store on these TVs, it's only a matter of time before the manufacturer doesn't support those apps anymore.
Why do they not support those apps?
Because it's the least thing on the TV. So magnificent TV on there, but it sometimes it gives me the impression they've been made by a bloke in a broom closet down somewhere, and they go, well, put the apps on there now for it. So the Google one works well and the Apple TV one works well because they always keep all this stuff updated, Ange, and that's what we want. But the other ones, it's like 4 or 5 years and SBS will drop off or the ABC will drop off or one of the others will drop off and there's no updates on that TV.
See, I think that's not good because
I know
a lot of people watch. I watch a few things on ABC iView and because they're free and they've got some excellent programs on there. So the way you do it for Steve, so he could still keep his TV, just buy the Apple TV.
The Apple TV,
plug it into those,
and
he can do it that way.
You've got all of them there. You've got, KO, Stan Sport, Paramount. You can put anyone you want on there, and it's always kept up to date.
Yeah, and you're not paying an annual fee because you buy the box and that's it. I know there's a lot of them. Like, do you have to pay for Fire Stick every month? No, there's Hubble and all those ones you do have to pay for.
Don't buy Hubble.
Why?
How do we say this kindly? It's the end of Hubble, so yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
They're just not going to support it anymore. And if somebody wants to ring me up and correct me, I would understand all that. But the new owners of Foxtel are
Binge,
not, I'm told, are not going to support Hubble anymore.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's been talk for a little while whether Binge will even be around.
Yeah.
Because now that there's HBO in Australia now, a lot of those programs are on HBO. But Binge has got some great stuff.
It's got some wonderful stuff on there.
Yeah.
I've got them all, so it's part of it's part of my job to have all those.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Steve, go to Apple. We can head into Apple, get your Apple box. They'll talk you through it, and if you've got someone that will help you plug it in, and it should just come up through your HDMI and yeah. So that's the best. You don't have to buy a new TV. Much cheaper. Hello, Andrew.
G'day. How you going, Angie? How you going, Richard?
Good, Andrew.
Just a quick query. I downloaded a free version, inverted brackets, of Adobe PFD Reader and Writer. Now, it hasn't done what I want it to do, so I want to delete that because I've gone out and bought an actual proper copy of it.
Well done, Andrew.
Now, is it just a matter of just pressing delete and getting rid of it, or is it still hiding in the background?
Still be hiding in the background. There's a program I use called Geek Uninstaller.
Yep, as in GEEK?
That's right. So you can download that, open it up, and it's like the control panel add remove programs, and you right-click on it, go uninstall, let it run through, and it should grab everything for that app that you installed, including all the registry entries on there. All right, that's what you need to remove. Where did you download the first one from, Andrew? Do you remember the site? Where did you download the first thing through? What site?
I just went into a store, and a young guy in there told me, just go to this site, and he showed it to me on his phone, and it was just Adobe Acrobat Read Writer.
Yeah.
So I just looked at that, and it gave me a free version for 30 days, and then you have to pay. But it doesn't do what I want it to do.
What do you want it to do?
I've got some documents that have been sent to me that I have to add information into. And they're
PDFs?
Yep.
All right. You've got up-to-date copy of Word on your computer?
Yep, the computer's only about a month old.
Right, so right-click on the PDF that you want to open and edit and go Open with Word. Now, that's going to make a Word copy for you. Then you can add in all you want, and then you can go along and save it as a PDF afterwards.
Question on that, then. If I do that, will it automatically type like memory? Because I'm repeating myself that I went here, went there, went here, travel X kilometres. Will it automatically, once I start typing, automatically repeat like it does with the Dolby?
Don't know. That's just to edit a PDF. All right?
Okay.
Thanks, Andrew.
So that was a Geek, wasn't it?
Yeah, Geek Uninstaller.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Andrew. Best wishes with that. And now, if you don't mind holding, we will just take a quick break. Richard Pascoe is here thanks to Harvey Norman Computers, your technology specialist. Give Richard a call, 8223 0000.
Generic brand cleaning services. Press 1 if you'd like to stay on hold for another 30 minutes. Or if you'd like to scream into the handset, press 2.
At Servicing SA, Cleaning and Facility Solutions, you speak to real South Aussies about cleaning your retail, commercial or community property. The interstaters might promise the world, but will they show up when the bins overflow on Friday? Affordable, reliable and 100% local. That's Servicing SA. Go to servicingsa.com.au.
Party to the max at AFL Max. We've got the fun, the food, and yep, we clean up too. With inflatables, bouldering, and footies galore, everyone can celebrate at AFL Max. Book now at aflmax.com.au.
Complete Windscreens, home of the Big Red Koala. We're a 50-year-old family-owned business that is now an RAA-approved repairer. So for chip repairs, supply and fit windscreens, tinting and ADAS calibration, make sure you tell your insurer or fleet manager you want Complete Windscreens on the job. For emergency glass repairs, contact Complete Windscreens for the best price, quality and same-day service. CompleteWindscreens.com.au, 220 Main North Road, Prospect, home of the Big Red Koala.
They say one of life's biggest decisions is buying a home. But sometimes the hardest one is leaving it. At Anglicare SA, we're here to help you stay where you belong, at home. We offer support for everyday things like cleaning, gardening, cooking, but are also experts in care management, allied health, and clinical nursing. Because we believe there's no place like home. Let us help you stay where your heart is. Find out more at Anglicare SA. You are at home.
When you've been around for over a century, you know a thing or two. And South Australian Business Chamber and Ray White have almost 300 years between them. So when an alliance is formed between South Australian Business Chamber and Ray White Business Sales SA, all that experience flows to you. This ensures you're in top shape, whether you're buying, selling, or somewhere in between. Touch base with the experts. Search Ray White Business Sales SA. Proudly partnered with South Australian Business Chamber.
You could win a trip for 4 to the Gold Coast, all thanks to Barnacle Bill and Spark Travel. Major prize includes flights, accommodation and theme park entry. Plus weekly draw to win a Barnacle Bill treasure chest. It's Barnacle Bill for seafood and much, much more.
At Harvey Norman, buy now with no deposit 50 months interest free on a participating Latitude credit card and get a bonus gift card up to $1,000. Furniture, bedding, TVs, fridges, computers and more. Shop with no deposit 50 months interest free from Latitude Financial Services and get a bonus $100 gift card for every $1,000 you spend. Monthly credit card fee currently $10.95 applies. New customers must be approved. Minimum finance $750. Equal monthly payment plan, T's and C's, charges and exclusions. Don't miss no deposit 50 months interest free from Latitude. At Harvey Norman now.
I'm high!
The Excelsior Hotel has always felt like home. And for seniors, it's always been great value with 20% discount on selected bistro meals. Yep, 20% off. Feeding the whole family? Bring them all Saturday or Sunday for live acoustic music from 5 p.m. And kids eat free. Some conditions apply. The Excelsior Hotel feels like home, but better. You just know it's a Barreau Hotel.
5AA Afternoons with Angie McBride.
Richard Pascoe, Adelaide Tech Guy, is here in the studio thanks to Harvey Norman Computers, your technology specialist, 8223 0000. Hello, Annette. Thank you for waiting.
That's okay, Angie and Richard.
Hi, Annette.
Hi, how you going? Now,
Good.
just a call, obviously a call, I'm ringing.
That's good. Well done.
For you. Nothing wrong with me. I have an iPhone 15 Pro.
Yep.
And I reckon for the last 3 weeks, it tells me, even though my phone is on automatic update for software, it's been, it says make sure your phone's locked and it's charged. It always has that done. Then in the morning I get up and it says, unable to install. And I reckon it's done that for 3 weeks. And it's supposed to be the iOS, I think it's 26.01.
That's right.
01.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think I've got this right, is an 18.62.
Yep.
That sound right?
Yep. So when you go to General Software Update, and you go to the bottom of the screen where it's iOS 26 on there, and you're going to manually press that button.
Oh, so it's all push update now.
That's right.
Oh,
Because
so I was going to do that, and I thought.
No, sorry, Annette, because it really changes the whole operating system when they go from when they went from 16 to 17. It was you've got to manually push that button, and then 70 to 18 manually push that button. Now we're going from 18 to 26. You're going to have to manually push that button.
And what's the differences with the new one?
It's a bit fancier. But just give you some idea, if I wanted to, there are 200 changes just to the messaging app.
Oh, bloody hell.
But when you send a message, if Angie and I message each other, it's just like normal on there. But you can put polls on it. You can do all sorts, Annette.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I was going to push the update now button, but I thought my phone might blow up.
No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Oh, good. Well, I'll do that later today. Thank you. I've waited 3 weeks for nothing.
No worries.
Thanks, Ian.
Thanks, Annette.
Thank you, Annette. Richard, so you were talking about Hubble.
Yes.
The potential demise of Hubble.
Yep.
Which, if people don't know what Hubble is, it's like a TV service. It's similar to Apple TV, but I think you pay a monthly fee. Sean says, what happens if I have Hubble Glass? Do you know what that is?
That's going as well. So,
do you know if for sure?
I'll do some research.
Okay.
But everything I've read so far, it's the end of Hubble.
No, that hasn't been around for that long.
No.
Okay.
So we'll do some research for next week's show.
Yeah, and I wonder at what point, so if they choose to get rid of it, I wonder if, they see out your contract or there's a certain time.
Yeah.
And Lou says, I've got an older Apple TV and recently I can't turn off subtitles in any of the settings. I can find where, but it won't let me choose off any suggestions.
You should still be able to turn it off. But what happens is you've got to go, when you've got something playing on there, and you've got the up and the down button on there. I think what you need to is just, it has moved from where it used to be before.
Okay.
So just use the up and down button to try and find it.
Yeah, just play around with that, Lou. Good luck with that. Tim at Mitcham, I have a Google TV streaming box for my 2009 Samsung TV. It works great.
Yeah, it does. They do. They work very, very well.
Okay. Now, Richard, Microsoft are being sued by the ACCC over price hikes. Tell us about that.
Yes, they are. So what happened was that people got advice of a price change on there. So you suddenly got an email through that said your 365, which is your Office suite, on there, your Word, your Excel, your PowerPoint and Outlook, was going to go from $109 to $159 a year, which is a 45% increase. And the family one, $139 to $179. And they said because it's being tied to Copilot on there.
Right.
Now, a lot of people complained about it at the time, but there was a hidden option that went along and said, hey, if you want to, go into your account and go along and have a look at all the options on there. And I think that's what people needed to go along and do. So, I'm sure Microsoft will argue along those lines, but it was a hidden option that you weren't offered right at the beginning, because they are trying to get you to buy something on their Ange. So they're not going to, you know what, you want the $159 one on there, or, nothing on there basically. And you go, well, I don't. So if you went into where your account was, suddenly there was a $109 one sitting there, which has got nothing to do with Copilot on there. So, it's did they do the wrong thing? I don't know. It's up to the ACCC to decide. But I think when we talk about things like this, Ange, it really is looking at when we get overcharged for something, we've got to go into all the bells and whistles about it and see if there's a better option around for all those things. All those options are never going to be on the table straight away. It's like some of the streaming services. There are lower cost options on the streaming services when it comes to these sort of things. But nobody ever goes, I'll log on and see if I can get this cheaper, because I might be looking at it on one screen, but I've already bought the 4-screen option on there. So this to me is a bit of it's a lesson for people to go along and say, you know what, I might be able to save a bit of money if I really go into the account and have a look on there.
Okay, so the ACCC are claiming that hidden option wasn't clearly communicated, leaving many users unaware.
But it's in your account to go along and say, it's in your account when you go along and go, there are all the options if I'm going to renew.
But Copilot just automatically comes up, doesn't it?
It does.
Eek. But see, I think I'm attached to the work one.
You're attached. So you've got a business Copilot.
Yeah.
The people at home who pay the $159 one can ask Copilot questions.
So how do you check whether you're paying for it or you're using the hidden option?
So
Is there a way you can check?
You go to your Microsoft account.
Yes.
Log into it on your Microsoft account, and it's got subscriptions on there, and they're all laid out on that page.
On what page?
On the subscriptions page in your Microsoft account.
Okay.
So you're different because you're in business. I've got a business and a personal one.
Okay.
So first thing I did was run along and just have a look to go along and see for all of this. Microsoft could face fines of up to $50 million about this. But as usual, the federal government probably won't fine them. Couldn't fine Elon Musk. I don't think they're going to be finding Microsoft.
And before we go, Richard, I think this come out last week about the Samsung handsets and O calls having issues.
So there is a link on my website which will show you all the 70 Samsung phones that if Telstra and Optus go down, you will not be able to make a O call. And as we know, O calls are very, very important out there. Telstra blaming Samsung and Vodafone. Vodafone are blaming Samsung for this. But don't ignore the text message or the email that you would have got from your provider, because in 28 days they're going to cut your phone off. You've got to do something about it. You won't be calling anybody then.
Okay. So
they're older Samsung phones that people still have.
Okay. Are they connected to the 3G network or?
Some were used to be connected to the 3G network.
Can you update that or?
No, you can't update that on there. So it's all a bit. It's all a bit over the place. It's the firmware on there that won't. So it all dials out on 4G on Telstra and Optus, but it's the Vodafone. If they fall over, it goes to a Vodafone 3G network now, which can't make O calls.
So we can have a look on your website, adelaidetechguide.com.au, and is there a list of the models and phones? There's a link
on the page. I've written all about it, and there's a link there to click on that, and you'll see a list of all the phones.
So 28 days from when?
From about the beginning of this week.
Okay.
Don't ignore it, people.
No, okay. And quickly before I let you go, Richard, how many... Okay, just trying to ask you this question without giving you the answer. So how much do you think Apple phones in the world, how the market value is of that?
The market value now?
Yeah.
Or market value of Apple as a whole?
Phones.
The phones?
Okay, I'm just going to read it to you because I tried, but it didn't work. Apple briefly topped $4 trillion in the market value for the first time.
Yeah, that's a whole company.
Yeah.
For that.
Wow. Okay. That's a lot. That's a lot of phones, isn't it?
Yep. It's a lot of phones out there. A lot of phones, a lot of computers.
Yeah. All right, Richard, when are you on the radio next?
I'll be on Saturday afternoon at 2:30 after the AFLW match until 4 o'clock.
All right. And how do we get in touch with you if people got technical issues?
Head over to adelaidetechguide.com.au.
Thank you, Richard.
Thanks, Ange.
This is 5AA News. Always Adelaide.
Good afternoon. Tamara Francis here with the 3:30 News headlines. More than $25 million in criminal assets have been seized as part of Operation Ironside today. The Prime Minister has landed in South Korea for the annual APEC summit. The RBA is expected to keep interest rates on hold when the board meets next week. And in sport, AFL games will look a little different next season with 7 rule changes to speed up play and simplify umpiring. The 5AA forecast: sunny this afternoon, a shower or two developing tomorrow, top of 25. Right now it's 21 degrees. We'll have more news for you at 4 on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
5AA Weekend Breakfast. Mike Keelan and Angie McBride.
We're talking about things that have changed a lot over the years. And what did you say, KG, off the air?
I hope I pass before I'm served by a bloody robot.
Weekends from 6 a.m.
The banks. Oh, don't start me there.
You have to make an appointment.
Well, there's no one in there.
Life's a bowl of cherry.
It is a bowl of cherries.
On 5AA. Always Adelaide.
Need money at the click of your fingertips? Make banking easier with People's Choice, awarded Mozo Customer-Owned Bank of the Year. 24-hour service via phone or app when you need it. Digital wallet and no monthly administration fees on our everyday account. Add People's Choice to your wallet today. Apply online at peopleschoice.com.au. T's and C's, fees, charges and eligibility criteria apply. Consider if this product is appropriate for you. People's Choice Credit Union is referred to as People's Choice.
Hi, it's Hazel from Physio Extra. If you're in pain today because you had a big weekend on the footy field, on the court or in the garden, give us a call today for a same-day appointment. For example, if you rolled your ankle, try and stay off it as much as possible, compress it and add a little bit of ice. When you come in for your appointment, we might ask you questions like if you heard any sounds, if you've hurt the area before, or if you've done anything similar on the opposite side.
It's the extra in Physio Extra that makes all the difference. Visit physioextra.com for your nearest location or call for a same-day appointment.
Your old hot water system can drive as much as 40% of your energy bill. Fortunately, you can upgrade to something that's 70% cheaper to run thanks to Right Price. They're the leaders in heat pumps and installation. Now's the time to upgrade and save money on a more efficient hot water system and take advantage of government incentives and free installation. Reduce your energy cost today with a heat pump from Right Price. Make the switch with Right Price Hot Water.
At Right Price, heating and cooling, you can get the price right at Right Price.
Ready to help shape the future of pain management? At CMAX Clinical Research, we're seeking healthy volunteers aged 18 to 65 to join a trial focused on a potential new treatment for acute pain. If eligible, you'll experience a 5-night stay at CMAX in Adelaide CBD, attend 1 follow-up visit, and get paid for your time. Could you be who we're looking for? Join our clinical trial today by applying at cmax.com.au. That's cmax.com.au.
Here's another proud Supply Nation network supplier.
ByDum is a multi-award-winning profit-with-purpose cybersecurity business, providing ICT security services and solutions to Australian businesses. And with ByDum, they give back by bridging the gap for Indigenous peoples. To date, they've contributed over $3.2 million in social and economic value to Indigenous businesses and communities. Search bydum.com.au. That's BAIDAM.com.au.
The Kia Tasman reviews from car expert are in.
Wow, that is impressive. It basically just crawled out of that with no issues at all.
The Tasman has even been tested at South Australia's famed testing facility, The Bend. So are you ready to test a Tasman for yourself? Tasman, the best ute you've never driven.
This is seriously cool. Very nice.
Visit your local Kia dealer now for a test drive.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Tired of scrolling through countless websites to plan your holiday? At locally owned Spark Travel, our travel experts are just a phone call away, eager to hear your needs and craft the perfect getaway tailored just for you. Reach out today for a chat and let's start planning your holiday together. Look for our travel deals in the Sunday Mail. Spark Travel, where your journey begins with a conversation. King William Street, Adelaide. Phone now 88765121, sparktravel.com.au.
Always live. 5AA. Always Adelaide. 5AA Afternoons with Angie McBride.
It's 23 minutes to 4. 8223 0000. Rowie and Timmy G are on after 4 o'clock with the sports show, and you can tune in to them on the radio, but also on the Complete Care live stream, Facebook and YouTube. And before the end of the show, we'll give away this standby. We'll pop you on the standby for the pageant. You can have a great view at the pageant, and we'll give away the Turkey Flats prize and the Wallace Cinema tickets. My next guest has been a part of the Adelaide music scene for just a short time, 30 years or so, and they have a special show at the Capri Theatre on Friday night. The Flaming Sambucas performing ABBA Gold. Founding member and keyboardist and vocalist Terry Nichols joins me now. Hello, Terry. Thanks for your time.
Good morning, Ange. Thank you very much.
Now,
Did you say
years.
morning, by the way?
You did say morning, but that's okay. You're forgiven. It is the afternoon. Feels like morning. Now, take us back 30 years, Terry. How and why did you form the Flaming Sambucas? How did that all happen?
Well, we could go back a long way. I came through the piano bars in the 80s, playing at, even started at the Robin Hood Hotel, went down to the West Lakes Resort when they opened that. And it was down there I met Evan Jones. Evan Jones was one of the Jones boys that wrote the Push Bike song way back for the Mixtures. So
really?
Evan was playing with two girls down there.
Is it Riding Along?
That's the one. You got it.
Yeah.
So I was playing in the piano bar down there at West Lakes, and they suggested to me, because I'd been there for a number of years, they said, do you want to change? Do you want to come and join a band? So I thought, well, that's a good opportunity. So I joined up with them, two guys, two girls. He played guitar, I played keyboards, the two girls sang. So that was 1988.
Wow.
And then Evan left in 1991, a new guitarist came in, Michael Potter, and we changed the name to the Flaming Sambucas. So we're nearly 35 years, the Flaming Sambucas.
Wow.
We changed our direction a little bit to more 70s and 80s. And that's when, in 1995, one of the local agents came to us and said, would you like to do an ABBA show? Concept bands were all the rage. The Zep Boys had kicked off. And he said, if you do an ABBA show, I think we can get you a lot of work. So that's what happened in 1995. Two girls, two guys, guitar, piano, and we haven't looked back.
And you're still doing ABBA shows?
30 years.
Wow.
So we were one of the first in Australia, of course, Bjorn again from Melbourne, but so that was a great move.
So at the time when your manager said, let's do ABBA, were you an ABBA fan?
I liked ABBA,
yeah,
but I was never a fan as such, because you're coming through the 70s as a boy, you had to like something a bit heavier. You know, you were almost, banished from the group if you said you liked ABBA. So it's very interesting as a musician, because I love playing music all through my schooling years and teenage years. And when this came about, I must admit, a little alarm bell went off and I thought, do I, don't I? I love the music, let's do it. Yeah. And when I got into actually preparing all the music, because we have to prepare it note by note, it's astounding music. It's so superbly created. And as a musician, I love that.
And how many, you probably don't know, but I'm going to ask you, how many ABBA shows do you think? Because you've done it in Australia and overseas over the years. What's a guess on how many times you've done the ABBA show?
Well, let's have a bit of a maths test here. If we said 20 a year for 30 years,
wow,
it's a lot of shows.
Gosh, did you ever think when that was suggested you do, did you ever think for 2 seconds, 30 years later, you'd still be doing it?
Not really.
No.
I never thought when I started playing in the piano bar in the 80s I'd still be doing it now.
Yeah.
But we've hit a niche, and our audience has grown along with us, and that's a beautiful thing, because when we play the music, in the first 10 minutes of the show, we say we're taking you back 30 years. We're taking you back 50 years, in fact. And people go, wow, here we are. We're back in the 70s again. And when you get that connection with an audience, this is what I do it for.
And
I love that.
And I think with the streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple, YouTube, these bands have new audiences as well, don't they?
They certainly do. Yeah, absolutely. We get a lot of young people coming along these days. Certainly our audience is more 50 plus, but when you can touch anyone's heart, and then they obviously expose it to their new generation, their children, and they come along, and we've had children in the front row that know every word.
Yeah.
It's astounding.
Oh, that's great. So it's Friday night at the Capri at 8 o'clock. Tell us what you've got planned. It's 30 years or 30 plus years now. What, have you got anything special planned?
Well, this year we've called our show I Have a Dream, and ABBA's dream in 1974 when they won the Eurovision Song Contest was to be relevant 50 years on. And and their dream has come true. You know, we all played a part in that dream, of course, because we made that dream, you know, come true for them by always loving their music. So on Friday night at the Capri, we certainly tell the story. That's something we do that's unique to every other ABBA band that has been coming along of late. So we tell the story, we take people back, we reflect on the 70s, what a great time it was, the freedom, the joy, the happiness of the 70s, and sometimes people are in tears with the memories. It's beautiful because they remember, you know, who they shared it with.
Which ABBA song just goes off as such that people just go nuts? My guess is it might be Mamma Mia.
Well, that's always a lovely crowd involvement one, certainly. But I think the one that always, you know, if it doesn't get a standing ovation, it's close to it, is The Winner Takes It All.
Oh,
and because it hits our heart.
Yeah.
You know, people, we've all been through shit in our lives.
Yeah.
And, you know, that when it hits your heart, you go, oh, my goodness, these words are so relevant.
Yeah.
And it's that's the part that I think ABBA's music hits the mark so well. It's relevant. And all of they shared with us their lives and their emotions and all the things we're going through in our own lives.
Yeah. And do you encourage people to dress up on Friday night, Terry?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely. It's lovely to see people part of it. And that will happen all the time. People will sometimes be in ABBA costume. Sometimes they'll just be in 70s costume.
Yeah.
With the big boots and the mini skirts and the florals.
So over the years, have you had to adjust your costumes? Because ABBA's can be a little bit tight, can't it?
Oh, we're pretty lucky.
Yeah,
we're pretty lucky. The girls in the band at the moment are beautiful, and they really are. Their voices, I think they're second to none because their voices gel. Katrina's been with me for goodness me over 20 years on and off. Anna, the newest girl in the band, gorgeous girl, long blonde hair, and their voices are impeccable. So the costumes are made to fit these girls. But they don't need to try very hard. But the costumes are part of the show. We all costume up, of course, and when people see the colour and they recognise, you know, those. Remember the dresses the girls used to wear with the animals on the front.
Yes.
You know, so that's one of the costumes. The costume they wore in Australia in 1977. That's another costume, and the one they finished off their career in 1979 with the European tour. So we change costumes. People love that colour.
Yeah.
And the music, we pay a lot of attention to the music because even though it's the experience of sharing that era with them, you've got to get the music right.
Yes.
And then on the big screen behind us is all the visuals.
Yeah.
And many of the songs we got actually Agneta and Frida lip syncing with our girls.
Oh,
and that's a wonderful experience.
Chatting to Terry Nicholas, the Flaming Sambuca has got a very special anniversary show at the Capri Theatre. ABBA Gold Show. I Have a Dream. You can get tickets as all sorts of entertainment.com.au. Go to flamingsambucas.com.au. Have you heard over the years whether any of the original ABBA members do they know of you? Have they seen you?
I'm not sure whether they do. There's probably many of us around the world. You know, they probably have their hands full at the moment doing their Avatar tour or their Avatar concert in London. They're even thinking of bringing it to Australia.
Yeah.
So the longevity of ABBA, they've been very clever with their way they've done it. I personally think ABBA's going to last forever, but they've given us in early 90s when the CD came out, ABBA Gold, that's what we based our name on.
Yes.
And then, of course, came the Mamma Mia theatre shows, the Mamma Mia movies, now the Avatar concert. It's prolonged. It'll go on forever, I think.
Well, you have been doing ABBA Gold for a while now. Do you have plans, because I know you've done Elton John in the past as well.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any plans to create a whole new show?
We always mix it around.
Yeah.
And that's what I love doing. Next year we're going to do the Arrival show, which is every track off the Arrival.
So still ABBA?
Album. Yeah. So ABBA and Elton are probably our things.
Yeah.
You know, when people say, can you do anything else? I go, well, it's an enormous amount of work. It's thousands of hours.
Yeah.
By the time you create all the videos and all the music and then rehearse it all in, and the girls have got wonderful choreography that goes along with it. It's thousands of hours that we put into that.
So, Terry, you've performed this around Australia, the world. What has been the most memorable gig for you guys and gals?
Goodness me. Two really stand out in my mind, and both of them were with Clipsal. Actually, Clipsal took us to Phuket We were the first cruise into Phuket after the Boxing Day tsunami. So they suggested to us, I don't know whether you recall that period, they suggested to take a backpack of love, which was fill it up with goodies, and we'll take it there.
Yeah.
And we were greeted on the beach with the children.
Oh.
The children greeted us there. We all had a backpack of love, 2,000 Aussies on board.
Yeah.
And we all passed our backpack across. It was so emotional. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
And the second one, 2010, we were so lucky to go down to Acapulco. So again, we went across to LA, went on the Love Boat down to Acapulco.
Wow.
And we played on that as the party band and the ABBA show on that.
Oh, well, look, congratulations. And I'm so glad that you're still doing it after all these years. And you're from Adelaide, so that makes us really proud.
From eastern suburbs.
Yeah, I know. It's quite amazing how many people you do talk to. It's like, oh, yeah, I began in Adelaide. We produce a lot of good stuff.
Look, it's not an easy place to make a living. I mean, this has been my job for 30 years. You know, prior to that, I had a day job, but I threw it to the wind and I thought, well, let's give the music a go.
Yeah.
So Adelaide's been wonderful to us. The people of Adelaide have been wonderful to us. We just try to reciprocate. We try to give them something that's going to make them feel good, put a smile on their face. We're not in an easy world at the moment. And if they can go away with a smile, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
I spoke to Stephen Lee before I came on here. He's the All Sorts of Entertainment. He said, if you'd like to give away a couple of double passes, feel free.
Are we allowed to do that, Blake? All right, lovely. So this is at the Capri on Friday night. Give Blake a call now, 8223 0055. But if you don't win tickets here, Terry, you can go to allsortsofentertainment.com.au. Surely you'll be able to get tickets at the door.
You can get tickets at the door as well.
Yeah.
All Sorts of Entertainment is all one word. Or try bookings, that's the same thing. But you can go straight to the door and you can buy them at the door on the night. No problems.
All right. So give Blake a call now, 8223 0055. But I want to do the pageant thing as well, so maybe we'll do that after the break. Terry, thank you. Congratulations. Best wishes. And
thank you very much.
So I didn't ask you, are you Benny or Bjorn?
I'm Benny.
Benny.
I'm the piano player.
So Benny... Yes, he was the sort of main driving force behind the band, wasn't he?
Well, you could probably say the whole force.
Bjorn
Bjorn is the main marketer, I guess, but Benny is he's got the beautiful musicianship.
Yeah,
he's classically piano trained.
Oh yes,
and all those melodies came out of Benny's head. It's astounding.
Oh well, it's going to be a fantastic show. I mean, you can't really go past all these songs: Chiquitita, Gimme Gimme, The Winner Takes It All, SOS, Dancing Queen, Waterloo. Amazing.
We know them all.
I know, they're so good, and you never tire of them, really.
No.
Thank you very much, Terry. Appreciate you coming in, and best wishes.
Pleasure. Thank you, Ange.
See movies how they should be seen. Hear movies how they should be heard. All on the big screen with Quake Sound at Wallace. And now you can see them for less and enjoy candy bar discounts and other special member offers and freebies. Simply become a My Wallace member today. It's free, it's easy, and it's full of benefits. Go to wallace.com.au and click on Join My Wallace today. Wallace Mitcham, Mount Barker, Noarlunga and the Piccadilly. South Australia's home of big screen magic and entertainment.
Does biting into an ice cream make your teeth feel sensitive?
Sensodyne Repair and Protect toothpaste provides lasting sensitivity relief with twice daily brushing. Always follow the directions for use.
Adelaide's local, trusted and truly connected talkback radio station. 5AA. Always Adelaide.
Keep your cash in your business where it counts. Lease a Mitsubishi with My Diamond Fleet Leasing and pay no deposit up front with one monthly bundled payment covering rego, servicing and maintenance, roadside assistance and tyres. Right now, lease a Triton GLX single cab chassis two-wheel drive auto from just $172 per week. Visit Mitsubishi Motors website for a quote. Operating lease provided by Fleet Partners Proprietary Limited. T's and C's, fees, charges and eligibility criteria apply.
Introducing the Caliente by Beechwood Homes. A multi-level masterpiece of design, innovation and style. Inspired by the effortless glamour of Palm Springs in California, it's bathed in natural light through clever architectural design. At its heart, a stunning 6-metre island bench anchors a kitchen that's as beautiful as it is functional. The Caliente is open for viewing at 10 Simon Crescent, Craigburn Farm, Saturdays and Sundays 1 to 4:30 p.m. Life's good. It's even better in a Beechwood home.
I'll see you at the W, yeah.
The 2025 NAB AFLW season is on, and this is your front row seat to the action. Head to your local W Oval, get close to the game like never before, and even meet the winning team after the siren. Looking for an affordable day out? AFLW has got you sorted. Tickets are just $15 and under 18s go free. So what are you waiting for? Visit women's.afl and get your tickets today. See you at the W.
At Harvey Norman, buy now with no deposit, 15 months interest free on a participating Latitude credit card and get a bonus gift card up to $1,000. Furniture, bedding, TVs, fridges, computers and more. Shop with no deposit, 50 months interest free from Latitude Financial Services and get a bonus $100 gift card for every $1,000 you spend. Monthly credit card fee currently $10.95 applies. New customers must be approved. Minimum finance $750. Equal monthly payment plan, T's and C's, charges and exclusions. Don't miss no deposit, 15 months interest free from Latitude at Harvey Norman now.
Get saving this month at City Discount Tyres. When you buy 3 Wild Peak AT3W all-terrain tyres, you'll get the 4th tyre free. The perfect tyre for your next adventure. City Discount Tyres are a proud multi-tyre and wheel brand retailer offering great service at great prices. Visit citydiscounttyres.com.au to find your nearest store. City Discount Tyres. We're driven by value.
City Discount Tyres. Tired of scrolling through countless websites to plan your holiday? At locally owned Spark Travel, our travel experts are just a phone call away, eager to hear your needs and craft the perfect getaway tailored just for you. Reach out today for a chat and let's start planning your holiday together. Look for our travel deals in the Sunday Mail. Spark Travel, where your journey begins with a conversation. King William Street, Adelaide. Phone now 88765121, sparktravel.com.au.
5AA Afternoons with Angie McBride.
All right, if you would like to be on the Christmas pageant standby list, give Blake a call, 8223 0000. You would have heard Leith Forrest this morning with the code word. Well, we're going to say it's code words, plural. So give Blake a call now, 8223 0000, and we will put you and your family on the standby list for Saturday, the 8th of November. It's November on Saturday, with the National Pharmacy's Christmas pageant. It's the time of the year where you start putting up your Christmas decorations. We'll pop you on the Pageant Express standby list, and the winner will be drawn next Monday. And because there's so many people around, it is so good to have a prime position at the Christmas pageant. All right, Linda from Happy Valley. Hello, how are you?
Good, thanks, Angie. How are you?
Good. Do you go to the pageant most years?
I have done in the past, but more so when my children were younger, but now I've got grandchildren.
So the grandchildren, you'll be putting the grandchildren and maybe their mum and dad or yourself on the standby list?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. What's the code word?
Blue on a line.
Blue on a line?
Yes.
Happy Christmas to each and every one of you. Ho, ho, ho.
Congratulations, Linda.
Ho, ho,
you
ho.
are on the standby list. Keep listening on Monday. You could be the winner.
Oh, that would be great. I'll listen in.
Thank you. I'll pop you back to Blake. Thank you, Linda. Congratulations. We'll put someone else in the family on the standby list tomorrow. That is the National Pharmacy's Christmas pageant, Saturday the 8th of November. You'll be a VIP. I'm making it VIP. Rowie, hello. You're a VIP too. How are you?
No, I'm not. I've never been to the pageant. Never taken the kids to the pageant.
Well, you got to take your grandchildren. Get into it. You just come up here and be on the balcony and they can watch it.
Yeah, but that's where the VIPs go. I told you I'm not a VIP. I'm a pleb. Just a
well, maybe
father
you could just
of
go
three,
down to the park,
buddy.
You go down the park and watch it.
When is it?
The 8th.
Okay.
So in a week's time, it's 10 days, 10 more sleeps.
It's the biggest in the Southern Hemisphere or something, isn't it?
Well,
it's massive.
Because it's
free. Do you like it?
I do like it. I appreciate it. I haven't been like you for many, many years, but I appreciate it. It's free. It's just one of those things in Adelaide that's
feel thing.
Yeah.
Unique.
It is very unique.
It is very unique.
Now, what have you got on your unique show?
Now, these words, common sense and footy first, aren't usually used with the AFL Commission or its executive. But boy, oh boy, Ange, they've made 7 common sense rule changes.
Okay.
Now, if we had an hour, I'd whiz through them. So tune in after 4 because we will. They are great.
Well, that's good.
Double tick, double thumbs up, 3 cheers. The AFL, they're back, and it's led by GM of football, Greg Swan. Funny that he's a football person. He's not a lefty, a tree hugger. He's not all these other things, a lawyer or an accountant.
He's
he
looking
is
at
a
the game.
Football person.
Well, that's
and
what
he's
you
put
need.
football first.
Good.
Wow. Fancy a business having a core business and the business is footy and they put that first.
Well, that's something to celebrate, isn't it? Well, we will tune in after 4 o'clock. I'm looking forward to hearing all of them. We will call in. Well, I won't, but other people will. But thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Blake.
See ya.
Coming up next, Adelaide's only local sport show. It's the very latest in sport, live from Adelaide. Enjoy the crisp, clear digital sounds now with the FIVEAA Player app. Always streaming, always Adelaide.
Is stress clouding your mind, making it hard to focus?